individual who understood and understands, because many of us in Washington, and those of us of African descent, do not know the country of which we come from on the continent of Africa. And so it has been our decision that we're going to adopt the entire continent. And so he has been moving and always ahead of the curve. Because now AGOA is an easy thing we talk about, we focus on, but AGOA had to be somebody's brainchild. Somebody had to think of it and say, this is what we need to do. This is the next step of what we need to do with reference to our relationship with Africa to make sure that we're trading with it. And he happened to have been on the Ways and Means Committee and said, I'm going to make this happen. And this is just only one piece of many pieces. In fact, I don't think anybody in Congress has made more pieces or have more pieces of legislation than the Honorable Charles B Rangel from the great state of New York.
This is an exciting opportunity. It's so historic. Things about where the seeds we planted 15 years ago go far beyond our legislative imagination. And it wasn't the bill, it was people that have made it. And in conclusion of what has been an exciting political and legislative career, it gives me the opportunity in seeing the chairman of the New York State Democratic Party and the former governor of New York, David Paterson, here. I don't know why he was here. But there's speculation in New York that maybe Charlie Rangel won't run again. And then there's another lovely lady that I've known for over 60 years, married 50 of those years, who really believes I'm addicted to public service. And I told her these are the last 2 years. And maybe she's here to see whether publicly I fulfill that commitment. So I say to the state Democratic leader, to my beloved wife, yes, this is the last 2 years. But it is the last 2 most exciting years. Who would have ever dreamed, with the books we were forced to read, that the son of an African citizen would be President of the United States of America? In the house that the slaves from Africa built when they built the White House. Who would have thought that America would be the first part of the first continent to respect the place where humankind was originated in Africa? Who would have thought that the misfortunes that nobody was built with would automatically be the complexion that you had, the language that you spoke, the quality of your hair. All of this didn't happen with our children. It was people who gained economic and political power that changed history the way it would make them feel as though they were superior. I tell you, having 50 African leaders in the White House and the United States Congress, the whole world is watching what we do. We're not only going to shift the economy for equality, to be able to have our kids have decent health care, education, and aspirations, but we're going to let the whole world know that color is not going to be what it used to be in terms of who is free and who is not, who is superior and who is inferior. It's going to be our ability to learn to respect each other and to work together as humankind. Someone told me yesterday that there's some kind of African proverb that I'm going to mess up, but when I got out of it, that all of us have to protect the person that is carrying the water. The water that will be so needed by the people in their towns and their villages. You have to protect the water so that that person doesn't fall, because the water is needed. And in this complex world that we live in, with poverty and war and destructive weapons, we do have a continent that unfortunately has been left behind. But we also have a continent that's never really had to be needed so much as the people in Africa, as the people in the world need the people of Africa. And so, my brothers and sisters, you are indeed the carrier of the water of the world. A place where new and exciting ideas can be planted and blossom. And the whole world will once again restore the dignity and the pride that you've so been denied for so many centuries. And now, as equals and leaders of the largest continent, I can't tell you how proud we all are. Let me conclude. How many play poker here? Anybody? Only one player. In poker, you can't win unless you're in. Can't win unless you play. And so let's deal with cards. Not have people talk about getting together with deals. Let's get on and make the deals. God bless you for coming here. You have made
That's why we call him, number one, the dean of the New York delegates. The father